let's change the topic.
Let's change it to yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, alright. I'm in the wait, did you start a server?
Yeah, I did. The house is pretty much done, I'd say. I was gonna add like a second story and stuff, but I think
Dude, I don't
it's
even
been so long, I
remember.
forget what
Yeah,
I've
I don't
done.
even remember what was
It's a good
happening.
house.
Yo, hello. Oh shit, I don't
Look
remember
at
what
the
was
house.
happening. Do you know why we stopped playing?
Why?
Because I
You
fucking
died.
died in the bottom, I bottomed the mine, like, to baby zombies, and I lost all my diamond gears and everything. And I was like, okay, that's it. Yeah, we're done. And then that's why we stopped playing. I remember
Wait, look,
now.
check out the house though. It's done.
The house? Okay,
Yeah.
alright. Hey everybody, today we're gonna do a house review. Alright, since it's your house, show us everything then. Lead the
But
way.
you gotta come here.
Okay. Oh, from the beginning or...
Yes. All right. Thanks, MTV. Welcome to my house. Okay. We got a little farm here. Sustainable housing is what my goal was. So,
Yeah, especially in this market.
you don't
Yeah,
gotta.
we gotta make our own farm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, the world is a dangerous place in Minecraft nowadays. Like, I don't know, but let me tell you a little secret. I had a little friend who went, adventuring in the caves, and he died to a bunch of mini zombies, bro. And we don't want
Yeah,
that.
I heard like
Not what we
especially
want.
with kid zombies. I heard they're quite shit, man.
They're terrifying. So,
Terrifying. Yep.
exactly. So we have this little house. You don't have to go anywhere if you want. If you don't want to, you got food. You got a roof under your, above your head. I mean, go check this
Honestly,
out.
why don't I just stay like spend my life? Oh wait, shit. I went before the
No,
fucking owner. Okay.
it's all good, bro. We got these pressure plates, so in case you forget to close the door or you have dementia.
Why
Guess what?
why black and white though? Like why not just like
First-
same color? Like
Oh,
what's
these are
the
just
design
foundations.
choice?
These are just foundations, bro. This was my guide marker.
No,
Because,
I
was following-
understand, but like why different color? Like why not just same color?
You know why?
Uh-huh.
You know why? Because the world is not, just one color. Okay, there's people.
But the
that
world is not
sometimes
just
don't
but the saying is the world is not just black and white, and that's what
No,
you're
no,
using.
no,
Is
no,
you're
no.
just using black and white right
Are
here.
you a sheep? Are you a sheep like the wool that this was like, the animal that this wool came from? No, you're not a sheep. You gotta have your own methodology, your own perspective. It's like Shield Hero, Everyone
Right,
levels up
right.
their own way, and this is how I level up, and this is my methodology.
I see. I understand.
Now, with that said, it is a little dark in
Yeah,
here.
it's quite dark in here.
You know why?
Yeah.
Let me put some coal.
Yeah. Give us some wisdom on why it's dark, man. Maybe life is dark until you make it bright, huh? Is that what it is?
Exactly. No, it's because it encourages people to get closer together and cuddle up, This encourages, communal sharing two
That
beds
is true.
together, right?
That's why there's these
And-
two beds right here, right?
Exactly, bro. So when you want light, it's probably gonna be pretty cold in here because there's no light either. So
Yeah. So we gotta warm up right here together.
warm each other with the bodies and warm each other with the, fire. That's what I'm saying.
Awesome.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. The inspiration for this, the theme was church, because
Yeah, I do see like the ceiling is quite high up. Are you planning on like a second floor, or do you just want like this big?
No. So what I was trying to say with the ceiling was everyone's potential is unlimited. We cannot cap ourselves. When we
Yeah.
look up, we should not see something that's so close.
That
most
is true.
people live
That is true. Yeah.
Most people live in a house where their roof is literally 1 or 2 blocks above. Nah.
True.
nah,
Yeah.
I'm
It's like
fine.
you shouldn't keep yourself grounded like that. You gotta make your
Exactly. We really want you to be able to stretch your legs.
stretch your legs, stretch your height. If only our house was also as tall, we could have maybe grown a bit taller. Don't you agree?
Yeah, believe it or not.
No, it's the bike's
Dude,
fault.
all I'm saying is stand on my money. I'm 6 foot. Well, actually, right now I'm probably still 5.
Alright. Ooh,
Okay.
you know what we should do next? Do you see? There's like 3 saddles right here and gold like horse armor. I think that's what we
let's-
gotta go do.
Okay. Well, there's diamonds in here, so let's go to sleep for now. Wake
Okay.
up tomorrow. You can craft yourself,
Yeah, I guess I'll make a new beginning. Start straight from a diamond gear, even though I just lost them.
What
Alright.
I'm trying to convey with that, I'm giving you these diamonds. Why? Because together we make each other stronger. You don't have to put in. Sometimes you can't put in equal shares. That's fine. 'cause
Yo.
sometimes I can't put in equal shares.
Wait, I feel like you were insinuating something here. What do you mean we can't put up equal shares? Hey, I feel like nah, I'm just kidding. You're right.
Alright,
Sometimes.
so I hear a spider, but it's okay.
Okay, also like let me see my oh yeah, my freaking camera wasn't set up the whole time. It's alright.
Alright. Let's get root.
Why is okay? Is this good? Is better? Okay. Alright.
Actually, I'm gonna make a chest real quick for the farm. I'm gonna leave that outside.
Yeah. Alright. What I was gonna do? I was gonna first make a diamond pick, then a diamond sword. Then iron
But yeah,
chestplate, iron
how
helmet, iron.
you know how you have that catchphrase?
Yeah, what's the
I mean, you don't
catchphrase?
say it as much anymore, but
I
it's
feel
the how's life?
how's life? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How's
Let's hear it, bro. Do you wanna?
No. I don't want to say it, but I feel like I was just gonna convey that I feel like I have a catchphrase too now, which is
Uh
how's work, bro? How's work?
huh. How's work? And like my catchphrase, I feel like nowadays is like, dude, it's the same, bro. It's, I feel like nothing really happens. It's just like the same monotonous. You go there, do the
Yeah.
same action, and then just keep. Now I've like formed a habit of like just looking. There's like a in the so how the work is right, like how the work is laid out is like there's like three conveyor belts, right?
Yeah.
One on the left, one in the middle, and one on the right. The left one is like closest to the door, like where we exit from, right? And I'm
Yeah.
in like the middle one.
Mhm.
And at the very front, like where the conveyor belt ends, there's like a big monitor, which shows like how much, how many more like package, like kits there still is left, and like who's
Yep.
doing like the most work or something like that. So every time I'm just like every kit I do, I like just like move my head a little bit to the side from my monitor and like look at the
Yeah.
front, be like, okay, how many more left, man? How many more left?
Yeah,
Because
okay,
cause like we get an estimate on how like the total, how many total there is. Like so, like I'm like, okay, all right, like 200 more, 300 more, 400 more. Like I'm like, okay. It's kind of sad,
I feel like when you
honestly.
start doing that, it like makes it for some reason for me take like feel like it's gonna take way longer than it actually does.
Yeah, but
But
honestly, like nowadays, like the job has been also like ending so quickly. Like I honestly finished.
yeah,
We finished at like 10:20 or something. But I then instead of just coming home, bro, I like it was in the parking lot reading like a fucking manhwa, and I spent like
Mhm.
40 minutes.
Dude, I've been trying to really get into like reading recently. I mean,
Hmm.
I should say when I say recently, I mean mainly the last week.
Oh yeah,
I think I might get into light novels. The only thing that's preventing me is like
yeah,
I think I just with books like that I prefer reading like physically. Like manga, I've never read physically, so it's like it's cool.
right. Light
But
novels
like,
are like they're really good. Like bro, like I remember
cause
getting
I
into it.
imagine there's like, go ahead, sorry, go ahead.
No, but like you go on, and then I'll go.
I was just gonna say like I feel like there's so much, cause like, do you think there's just as much light novels as manga, or do you think there's way more,
There's
or
way
way
more.
less?
There's way more.
Yeah, so then
There's so
like I
much
can't
way
even
more.
imagine it with like all the manga that I've read that I've like
Hmm.
just I've sometimes I feel like I've exhausted all the good mangas because like I went through like
Yeah.
before it was like finding them on my own, and after that it was like coming by so rarely. And then I went on YouTube, which like I had that bright idea like 6 months ago, and I just binged all like these amazing manga. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
because I feel like beginning you're like, okay, I'm in the like the I like trashy manga phase. You're just like I like trashy manga, I like trashy manga, and then you go on YouTube and or just like search online and you realize, oh my god, like when you read a really good manga, you're like, okay, this is like my tastes have evolved or whatever.
Yeah.
And now like there's nothing left, but I can imagine there must be so much good light novels that I haven't even like
Yeah. There is. It's like the
given a
same.
chance.
Yeah, it's the same when like at the beginning. I don't think you start with manga. Or you start with anime, right? Like
Yeah,
at
yeah,
first
it's a journey.
we start with the anime, and you're like, oh fuck, I feel like I've watched all the good ones. Like what the fuck? What do I do with my life? And then you like and then you see like a freaking manga, right? Like you're like, oh shit, like this anime I was watching, it has more. There's more to it. It's just in the manga form, right? It's not just
Yeah.
adapted yet. But I
Uh,
can't wait for it to be adapted, so I'm just gonna hurry up and read it, and then you get sucked
yeah.
in that world, bro. Then you get sucked in
Mhm.
there. And then he
Dude, I feel like in this journey, I'm always like 1 or 2 years behind you. Because I remember in high school, you're like, you gotta get on this manga, bro. Like, you gotta get on this like reading manga. And I'm like, hell no, I'll never read
yeah, you said you
manga.
never read the manga, bro. And then I remember like a few years later, you're like, oh my god, dude, this was so good. Why didn't you tell me about this? And I was like, bro, fuck, I told you like 2 years ago, man. Come on.
I can slowly feel like light novels. And I think the thing that's gonna suck me in is probably gonna be Overlord. Like,
Mm.
I I really want to get into it. I just God, like I want to just buy like light novels because at that point like you're getting so much content
Uh-huh.
that well, actually I should ask like because I mean actually technically you've never read like an actual light novel physically either, right?
No, I have not. I have not.
I just I just feel like you probably get way more like because it's just so much like reading, it's way more reading than manga,
Yeah,
right?
it is. It is. But like, it's crazy. What crazy is like, I feel like I don't know why it was so much easier to read. It felt like so I was like reading thousands and thousands of chapters with like, okay, I got so obsessed. Like any waking moment, any little time I
Yeah.
had, I just read a chapter. Because when you were reading, it also feels like you're being productive because you're reading a book, right? Like compared to like just
Yeah.
reading a manga where like there's pictures and stuff. Like light novel
Uh-huh.
is just like words,
You can't really
right?
skim it. You can't
Yeah,
really skim it, right? Like
yeah,
with manga, sometimes the pictures let you do the like fill it in, and
yeah,
you just
yeah. But like
yeah.
with light novel because it like you feel like you're just reading a book. It feels like you're doing you're being productive in a sense. I don't know. Like wherever
Yeah.
you read, like even if people were looking at you, you're like, oh yeah, I'm just reading a book, right? Like it feels like you're doing good things. So like because of that, you can just get lost in it, which is I don't
Yeah.
know. So you just gotta be careful about that. I think.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like right now I'm still I have a bunch of books that I've been meaning to like I've been rereading a bunch of books from high school. Like
Hmm.
of course like now I get into it. In high school I just used to Spark Notes, but now I'm rereading them and I'm like or actually reading them and I'm realizing great how much of a great book like each one was.
Right. Right.
Like
Uh,
the only book in high school, and I think we talked about this, that I really enjoyed and I was just like floored by was Catcher in the Rye.
ooh.
Um, I don't know if you ever read Catcher in the Rye, but it was such an amazing book. Like it's like when you can, it's like you read it and you just get so lost in the world and you forget that some old dude probably wrote the book.
That is true. Wait. Sorry.
Like
Sorry to.
I don't
Wait.
go ahead.
Sorry to distract you. Where's the enchanting table?
Do you have one?
Wait. Do you not have one in this world?
That was the other. That was the Bedrock one. That was
Oh.
the. Was
Oh,
that the
okay.
goal? I thought we were gonna go adventuring. Let's go adventuring, bro.
Alright, got you. No, I
Sorry,
just
where
got
did
the
you die?
no, no, I just got the diamond gear. I was like, okay, let's enchant this, but no, you good. Alright,
That would be nice.
alright, sorry to distract you there, bro, but keep going.
No, you're completely fine. I'm gonna write down the chords though. 264 negative 11. 264. Do you remember reading Catcher in the Rye? Actually, we can change the conversation by the way.
No, no, no,
This is
I
gonna
was
be
very
deep talk
interested.
heavy.
Yeah, yeah. No, I have not read Catcher in the Eye. I don't think we were assigned Catcher in the Eye.
Okay, so it's Catcher in the Rye, R-Y-E.
Oh, right, not
Um,
I. Okay.
that I mean, we don't really have to talk about like. Actually, can you lead while I talk? I'll just
Yeah.
follow you.
Alright.
Um,
You got the chords, right?
yes, I have it on Discord. I sent it to you.
Okay, let's go this way then.
Okay. We should probably get a boat too. I have a boat. I just put it into the box, just in case. Oh, I have it in. So, Catcher in the Rye, the main character's name is Holden, and basically he's this guy who, just seems to. He's a teenager,
Yeah.
right? But to put it into perspective, the guy who wrote the book was super old, which is what like shocked me at the end of the book because it's so it's like written, but it's not written from like oh Holden did this. It's more like Holden. It's writing. The whole book is written from his perspective,
Oh, like first
and
perspective.
so exactly even like the parts where he's not talking, it's his thought process. Right? It's just a little. It's a vomit of words where he's like talking about how he thinks the world works, right? But
Right.
all this even like the way he's talking, the way he like thinks, everything is so like it just felt like it felt like Holden wrote the book, not the author.
Oh, I see, I see. Just felt
Yeah,
so real.
it just felt so
I
real and
wonder, do you
like
think like it was like the author's like own experience? Like, what is like the book about? Like, do you?
so it's about it's weird because I think it takes place in New York,
Okay.
if I remember correctly, and basically, oh, we should have definitely brought beds, but
Yeah, we
whatever.
should have brought beds.
Um,
Or we can just go in this cave right now to
yeah,
prevent
it
monsters. I don't know.
the main idea is that Holden has just flunked out of like his I think his high school,
Hmm.
and it's him going through life, and it's like a series of choices he makes that. It's at one point I'm like, what the fuck? Can I spoil or is
Yeah,
it okay?
you can spoil it. Like, I don't think I'm gonna read this book. I'll just wanna
Oh,
understand the
go
story
ahead.
from like your point of view, I guess. Like
Okay, okay.
what you learned and what you got.
So, I'll like, it's hard to say what I learned without kind of talking about what the book is. The book is nothing special. It's more so like, it really feels like you're talking to a friend. To talk,
Hmm.
and I think the book starts with him being in high school. He's like at this private high school, right? And he talks about his roommates, like what he hates about them, what he like, how he tolerates them, how he feels like he's the only sane one. You really realize that everyone's normal is not like I wouldn't say what his normal what he thinks
Hmm.
how the world works, how
Right.
he like is normal, right?
Yeah.
But after a while, you could just get sucked into it, and you're like, okay, that's kind of normal. Like he hates on this kind of people, whatever,
Hmm.
right? But that's where it starts. And he flunks, you know, uh, his high school.
Right.
His teacher just like kind of sets him aside and is like, you're not gonna pass. And so he takes what savings he has,
Uh huh.
right? And he goes to some random apartment, and he literally at one point, this is like halfway through the book, he hires like a prostitute,
Oh, okay. Okay.
right? But he hires a prostitute just to talk to her. Like that's how lonely. And he has a sister, he has a family, all this shit, but like
Uh
he
huh.
feels sad and lonely.
I see.
And like at the very beginning, I was like relating to him, but all of a sudden he's in a situation that I could never imagine myself in, right?
Right.
And
Right.
he talks to her, and he's just like, "I'll give you the money, just like talk with me," is what he says, right?
This reminds me of Japan, bro. I don't know if you heard of some like service they provide, but go
Yeah,
on,
I
keep
mean,
going.
I feel like I know about Japan in that sense, just because like I know about like the idol culture there, and it's way
Right.
different than what the idol culture in, for example, Korea is, right?
Yeah, but like more
Uh,
than about idol culture, there's also like things like you can hire like a mother or a father, like to be
oh
like your
yeah, yeah.
substitute, like
Uh-huh.
or like just hire someone who's not even gonna talk to you, just so you can like talk to them or vent or like do something,
Or spend a day.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
spend a
just
day
forget.
with, yeah, because
Yeah.
people like there are actually so lonely. So, oh, thank you.
So yeah, all of that happens, and something even crazier happens, but I'll just move on.
No, no,
Uh,
let's hear it, man. Sure, you can move on actually. Yeah.
okay. So at this whole time, he's like just an angsty teen, right?
Mhm.
He's talking about how unfair the world is, how nobody around him understands him, and it's all stuff that I feel like we all think at one point, right? And
Yeah.
especially when I'm reading in high school, I'm just like, yeah, I can kind of relate to him, whatever. And you just move on, and it's just a bunch of just that stuff. It's him like word vomiting, like I said, and just like him experiencing and making like bad choices, and then kind of like blaming everyone around him. But he
Right.
also kind of holds himself accountable. The same like harshness that he has towards the world, he has towards himself. He realizes like he's a piece of shit, like, but he still feels like he's misunderstood, right?
Right.
Like with the right people, he feels like he could succeed or whatever. And all that happens, and quite literally by the end, I feel like I could feel it. I don't think it's said clearly, but he feels like committing suicide.
Okay. Does
Right? He
he
feels
follow
like
through? Okay. No, go on. Sorry.
um and I think he either tries to run away or if it's but the thing is it's with the same connotation. Like he just wants to escape from his situation,
Right.
but with no real plan. And he does something so dumb, but I kind of can understand. He like is so lonely that he picks up his sister like halfway through elementary or middle school, right? And I think he's trying to say goodbye or whatever. This is towards the end of the book.
Uh huh.
And he takes her to an amusement park, and he sees how happy she is,
Uh huh.
and the book just ends with him crying. Like he just cries, and that's how the book ends. It's like it doesn't make sense for a I just it's such a if you just like if you just hear what I
Uh huh.
told you, books aren't normally like that. Like it's
Right.
just a
There's like a
it's a
proper conclusion and everything to it, right? Or
and it's also like most books are actually like, you know, there's something interesting, or the book try to like, you know, convey
like some kind of story.
some sort of
deeper-
entertainment. Yeah, yeah. But the whole book, do you see what I mean? It just feels like someone wrote the book,
Yeah,
like
like
Holden wrote the book and just published it, right? But it was an old man, so maybe he was talking about his experience. I don't know, but I don't
yeah,
think it was, because the author is very well established.
yeah, but maybe like because like how old was Holden when like the book ends? Like I feel like maybe that's where like the author was going through like during that part of his age, like when he was.
No, bro, he was. How do I say this? J.D. Salinger, that's the author. He was way older,
Uh-huh.
and the book ends within like a year, like within a year, like only a year passes.
Right.
So he's still like in high school. It could have been. Let me ask if.
Yeah, like maybe like this is just J.D. Salinger's like he's writing his autobiography kind of vibe, just on like as like a character instead of like just using his name. But you did finish the book, and like how did that feel? Like how was like what?
I'm sorry. Please say that again. I like.
Oh, frick, wait, sorry. So I said like you finished the book, right?
Yeah.
So how did you like feel about the ending and everything? Like
I
what?
kind of feel like I felt what he did at the end. Like I didn't feel anything like to the extreme, like alienation and those kinds of feelings, or at least those extreme feelings. But at the end, when he just started bawling, because I feel like the reason he bawled was because he saw like the beauty of life, I guess, in a way. Like he saw that like he wasn't as important, you know, that there was like he basically the whole book he travels from bubble to bubble.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Right.
Like he goes from like high school to like, you know, New York, and he talks about like New York as in like he goes through like there's this other scene in the book where he sees some lake
Mm-hmm.
just completely frozen, and it's so fucking weird, bro. He ponders while he's walking like by that lake. I wonder where the ducks go, or the geese, right?
Mm-hmm.
And events are happening, and literally like even when he finds himself in that apartment with a prostitute, he's still thinking that. He just like it's like a continuous stream of consciousness. If that makes sense.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I don't know why I said that, but it was just like I thought I had to point it out. I was like, I think it's stuff like that that made it so like it takes you out of your like mindset.
No, I feel like that kind of thing's what makes it feel very real. I feel like
Yeah,
that's the kind of
yeah,
thing like I
exactly.
would also do, or like some person might be doing or thinking. I don't know. It feels very human to me.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm not gonna talk about this too much longer. I would love to hear what your favorite light novel. You've read a lot,
Favorite
but
light novel. The thing is like what I read usually was like web novels, right? Like so rather than like light novels, which was like light novels are mostly like Japanese ones, right? Like based on like Japanese like either some where like for like they're mostly like kind of like manga type of vibe, right? What I
yeah.
mostly read was like the Korean counterpart, which is like usually like those martial arts like cultivation related stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you've read most of those, but like holy hell, there's so many of them, and there's
I feel
a
like that's
lot
a
of.
common thing. Isn't cultivation also a common theme in like Chinese?
Yeah, yeah, Chinese. Yes, it is. Actually, what I might have read might be Chinese, not Korean.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
yeah,
I think it's more. Yeah, I think it's
yeah,
more
Chinese and
Chinese.
Korean, yeah. And like the crazy thing is like those those novels, right? There's like first of
It's
all
also
they're
day, by
quite
the way.
long, huh?
Yeah, it's also day, by the way.
Okay,
But go ahead.
do you wanna head up? Are you already going up?
Yeah, I'm up. I'm up.
Okay, I'll come soon. Yeah, we just kind of got distracted somehow. We were going on to find the horse, and then we were somehow digging digging deep here. But yeah, those have so many chapters. Like they keep going
You
and
said
keep going.
thousands, bro. You said
Yeah,
thousands.
thousands. I think I read like one that had like around 3,000 chapters. It was still ongoing, and I was still reading it. I think I got very close, like to catching up, like around 2K, 3K chapters for just one thing. And the crazy thing is like, no matter how far you're reading, it doesn't feel like the story is like there's an end to it. Like it still doesn't feel like there's like an end coming. You know, it's still like he's
Yeah.
going on an adventure. He's growing stronger, like
Don't play
or
the ship,
like.
by the way.
Okay, I won't. Why
I'm
not?
gonna just shear them. I'm gonna shear
Oh,
them
okay,
so we
okay,
can get picked.
cool. But
No, go
like,
ahead, yeah.
then you have to wait until they like.
No, no,
get-
there's a bunch more. There's a bunch more. You can
Oh.
kill after I shear. Go ahead.
Is there a point?
Yo, I
Like,
got
do you get
3.
more? Do you get more wool
Yeah,
when you
I
shear?
got 3 from 1.
Oh,
Yeah, I got 3 from 1.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I
Oh,
have
that's
12
pretty
now.
cool. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of sheeps.
Yeah, you
Can
can
you
kill
share
them
all
now.
them?
I already shared all of them. I have 12. I can make both of us beds.
Okay, awesome. Alright.
So yeah,
see you.
I mean that's fine though. Like I just want to know like I want to hear you talk about like the one that you've enjoyed the most. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't matter. Like it doesn't have to be a specific
Okay.
type of. Like,
Okay, this one is a Korean one. I think this is the first one that came to my mind the moment you said it. I think it was it was a pretty interesting premise. The guy, right? It's like a kind of like a basically like isekai in a sense, but it's like I guess it is it is a isekai. The
Yeah.
guy dies, right?
Mhm.
And then he respawns or not respawns. He wakes up.
He respawns. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean he does respawn.
yeah, he wakes up at
Yeah.
Valhalla. You know
Oh,
Valhalla?
okay.
Like you know the Vikings, right?
yes.
Like Vikings,
They
they're
it's literally
yeah,
like
the heaven for them.
eternity. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like that's where they want to go when they.
After yeah, you have
After
to, they have to
that-
qualify to get there though.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So he wakes up there, and then basically what he finds in Valhalla is like, so he's like in the realm of gods and stuff, right? Kind of basically, but like even in the realm, it's just the same as like back in Earth, like where there's just like factions of gods and factions of like their like warriors and stuff, and they're just fighting against each other still, you know. So
Bro.
yeah, what's
Okay,
up?
okay. You can keep going, but dude, this is literally Percy Jackson.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I got
You
it.
sure? Okay. Yeah, yeah. Percy
I got you.
Jackson. Yeah.
Percy Jackson, so that is like the Olympians. Then they have the king. So Percy Jackson is like, I think Olympians,
Mhm.
right? That's like the whole series is called Olympians. I'm gonna speed touch this because I'm interested in what you have to say.
Yeah.
But he has the King Chronicles, which is Egyptian mythology, and then his most recent series is on Norse mythology.
Right.
And the setup you're describing is exactly what that book is.
Oh,
the
really?
Those books. He goes
Yeah.
to Valhalla, and it's just like, yeah. Anyway, so but go ahead.
No, no, no. Yeah, that's basically the premise, and then like he's like, what the fuck? Like, cause he doesn't understand, right? He's a Korean. He's a Korean dude who died, and he somehow wakes up at Valhalla where the Vikings were, and then
Yeah.
like he still sees like these people like that are coming in that are like new Vikings that just died, and they're like asking each other, yeah, so which battle were you fighting like when he died and stuff, and he's like, I don't know, man, I just got hit by a car, and then basically the story follows the main guy basically now trying to like survive in this world, right? And then I think, dude, it's been so long, but like there was this. So he goes under one god. I think she was god of agriculture stuff. Ignar? No, I don't know. Let me look it up. First of all, let me look up the name. I think basically Spear of Gluttony, maybe? Was that it? No. No, it's not Berserk of Gluttony either.
I feel like I've gotten while you do that. I feel like I've gotten very close to those kinds of mangas. Like
Mm-hmm.
it'll be like, oh, it's a more actually more so manhwas,
Mm-hmm.
where it's actually the one that I've been recently like really, or the last time I read manhwa was recently into was
Oh, Spear.
it would be a
That's-
guy who has like gone through the worst situation and then he
Mhm.
like goes back in time pretty much. And
Ooh.
this is like both isekai fantasy, like solo leveling, and
Mhm.
goes back in time. I think in solo leveling he also goes back in time, right at the very end.
At the very end, kinda.
Yeah.
Dude, that kind of reminds me of I've been enjoying. I just finished caught up in this like manhwa, right? And it's basically
Yeah.
the cultivation like not cultivation kind of, but like it's the murim. You know murim, like where like it's
Yes.
a Korean version of like their ancient martial artists and stuff.
Yeah.
And the webtoon's name is like the Return of the Mad Demon, I think.
Hmm.
And dude, I think you'll enjoy it quite a bit. I think you'll
Dude.
enjoy it quite a bit because basically the character goes back in time, right? He was like a insane master, but like he'd also gone through like a hell lot of shit. And he goes back in time, and he's just like he's not like any typical like you know how you'll see like regular. He's not sane. Okay, there you go. He's not sane. He's like insane. Like what he does and what his actions are. It's like it's so.
Yeah.
Uh, the title does not justice by like saying he's a mad demon, kind of in a sense. Like where his actions, which he's doing pretty good, but he's like still like kind of not what a normal typical person will do, which makes it like so funny to see. Like it's a
Yeah.
comedy. It's a more than like an action. The action and art is really good as well, but like
Yeah.
what makes you like really want to continue reading is like the character, like the personality of the main character of the protagonist, and
Oh.
like the what like oh
Okay.
shit. Do you want to fight them?
I mean, I'm down. I think we got him.
All right, let's do it.
We
All
might
right.
be able to get a crossbow too.
Yes, hell yeah. All right,
They're in the water though, which is annoying.
that's fine. We'll
We
just
should have
swim
brought
around them.
bows.
Actually, I don't know if we swim around them. Yeah, but you should give that a try as well. And also, like the one that I was describing, I found the name of it. It's called Second Coming of Gluttony. If you want to
I,
give that a try, I think
oh,
it
I
has.
think I've seen this. I think I read this.
Yeah, I think it has a manhwa, but then or webtoon, and I think I read it, and it doesn't do it justice. Like it doesn't do the story justice. It looks like so bad compared to like how good the story was, or at least what I remember reading. Oh my god, I'm getting fucked.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
Nice.
Behind. One
Oh,
more.
how the fuck I shielded?
I'm hiding behind you, bro.
There you go. Nice.
Nice.
Alright. Huh. Wait, don't they usually like
Give you a
curses?
default?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's because we're not near a village.
maybe. Alright,
Okay,
do you see?
I think I've read the second coming of Gluttony though, or
Yeah.
like I've heard of it at least, because this sounds familiar. The one that I was really bummed out about was there's this one called like Rememorize or something, or Memorize. I really wanted to. I was so into it, and then the author just took out like forever hiatus, pretty much.
Yeah. That's another thing I hate like about these ongoing series of webtoons. Like all these good ones they take hiatus and then like they're gone for like months
They're
and
just
months,
gone.
and by the time you think about it, like I don't know, you completely forget about the story and you have to reread it.
Yeah, with
And
the
then like
Rememorize one, bro,
uh,
he was like by the time I caught up, he was like he was already had been on hiatus for like 1 or 2 years.
damn.
So I was like, I know, I'll just wait a couple of months and come back to it. That's when I realized like he had been gone for so goddamn long.
Yeah. Also, when you like another thing, when you do find like they're out of hiatus and you start reading from the beginning because you don't remember the
Yeah.
story, and you catch up and then
Uh-huh.
you realize, oh, they have like only few chapters have come out after their hiatus, you know. So like it's like you don't even go that far, and then I don't know. This is
Yeah.
exactly what happened with this one because I have read the Return of the Mad Demon before, but I didn't remember it. So as I was reading and I was like, oh shit, he's finally back from the hiatus. He's only done like 5 chapters afterwards.
Bro, check
Alright.
it out.
Yo, wait, are you siding
Oh,
with them now?
wait, I got this, bro. Did you? I think you might have gotten this too. I got an ominous bottle, which gives me an bad omen.
Oh,
Potion.
that's the debuff. I don't know if you should take it or drink it. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Your
I'm good.
choice.
I think we should use it if we find a village, because then we can start a raid, and then you
Uh,
know like the point of it all, right?
not exactly. Like, what's the point of raid? Like, what do you get
So
for it?
so this is actually way better because usually what you have to do is once you get the bad omen, you go to a village and you can't really control it because if you already have it, it's gonna like the pillagers are gonna come and raid the village,
Right.
right? The reason you want that to happen is if you can successfully defend the village, the villagers are gonna give you really good traits.
Yeah.
So that's the whole point.
Oh, Just good trades.
Yeah. So, but
You're
with this
basically leveling
potion
up.
though,
You're basically leveling up the
yeah.
village. Alright.
Uh-huh.
Do you wanna set up a
Oh wait,
bed?
dude, bro,
Oh.
we just went full circle.
Oh wait, what? This is our house?
Yeah, this is our house, bro. We just went full circle.
Dude, I thought we found the village. I was like,
No,
right as we're
bro.
talking about the village, there it is what I was gonna say. Hey, perfect
That was a
timing.
very short thing.
I was thinking of calling it a
Yeah,
night.
same.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Well, sounds good.
Yeah. I mean, we can play something else if you want to.
I want to play a really like chill game though, so it's
That is
probably
true.
fine.
Yeah.
Like, I mean I'm gonna be free tomorrow morning, so
Hmm.
we can just run something then.
That's true. Let's okay. Wait, before we call it though, let's see what like Xbox has to offer.
Oh,
Any
yeah, for
chill
sure.
games?
I mean, we were playing It Takes Two, but I don't know if that's chill.
I think it's quite chill, but it's also like will get surprisingly,
Oh, there's this game called Orcs Must Die. I don't know if you want to check it out.
Works must die. Is it on here?
Yeah, it's on here. Basically, it's a what do you call them? It's like
Ooh.
it's like zombies in COD. You just have to repel them. You lay down traps and stuff.
Wait, that looks hella fun.
Yeah. There's also No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky in this?
Yep.
Oh fuck! I got out of it.
There's
No.
also State of Decay. I don't know if you played
Wait,
State of
also
Decay.
No Man's Sky. We can play together, right?
Yeah, we can.
Oh my god. Dude, I remember watching like a whole ass documentary. Wait, what is the Internet Historian's video on No
Internet
Man's Sky,
Historian,
bro?
yeah, yeah.
I remember watching like every so often I'll watch it and I'll get I'll get so inspired. I feel like I don't know, not inspired, but like I want to play the game.
Yeah.
And
There's
I'll
also
also
this game.
well,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
and I'll also like
Finish
watch
your
like other streamers react to the video, same video, again and again. I like watch the same video like 10 times from like 10 different
Yeah.
perspectives. I don't know
I mean,
why.
it was a well-made video. Like,
Yeah.
okay, so this game is really fun too. It's a zombie game.
Hmm. What is it called?
It's called it's oh that's loud. It's
Oh.
State of Decay.
State of Decay.
Yeah, it's basically you both spawn on a world,
Uh-huh.
and then we have to like raid houses and just survive. It's a very like it's a single player game, pretty much. Oh, not single player game, but it's not. It's a co-op game.
But
You just survive in the world.
is it like what is the other one? What was it? Not zombie.
Project
I
Zomboid. Yeah, it's like Project
Zomboid.
Zomboid.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Mm.
graphics are better, but I think the content itself is worse.
Mm.
Yeah.
Probably that makes sense. How do I go back?
That's crazy that I heard the beep from your house through
What? No way.
through 100.
You-
Yes,
this-
through 192
Dude,
miles.
I feel like you're not procrastinating, hallucinating it, bro. Like I
No,
swear,
bro,
like
I heard it, bro, I heard it.
every time you say this, I do not hear a single beep or bop. But like you are somehow hearing it. Like
Dude, also, I would be so down to watch. I'm not trying to change the subject or anything, but I would be so down to watch you play Wolong. Have you
Wulong.
played this?
I
Yeah,
have not, but like
we were just talking about Chinese mythology, so this.
yeah, I have seen Wolong, but like I was like, is this similar to uh the Wukong? Not the Wukong. What is the
Yes, you're talking about the Chinese game, right?
Black Myth Wukong, right?
Black Myth Wukong, yeah.
Is similar to that? Is
I
like
think
Elden Ring?
Black Myth Wukong, by the way, is not similar to Elden Ring. It's only in graphics. It's actually
Or
more
like
action than
Yeah.
Souls-like. This is actually Souls-like.
This is a Souls like.
Yeah.
Wait, so
I mean, it's cloud.
there's an online co-op.
Wait, I wanted to. Okay,
Wait,
I'm
there's
down to play.
wait if you just want to see me play, but there's a co-op though.
I'm down. I'm down. I'm down to play.
You can do this.
Let's do it.
Alright, let's do it.
Okay. I mean, we just have to. We said we're gonna play chill, but I'm so down.
Dude, I mean, we can take it chill. Like we don't have to take it seriously, right? Just play chill. Wolong. Alright.
Okay, I got my freaking Xbox adapter. I'm ready.
I'm gonna stop streaming and then stream again. So like we'll have it in different chunks. You know, like instead of like
Nice.
in one long chunk of
Yeah.
stream. Alright, stop stream.